Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom. If you are one who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father, I consider you my brother, my sister, my family. These are messages to encourage you, and I pray that they are successful. I pray that you realize that Yahuah gave you another day to live. If you are watching this and listening to this, say thank you, Yahuah. Thank you for life. Thank you for the ability to have an opportunity to worship and serve you, to reflect set-apartness, to be a part of the set-apart family of Yasharal. With that said, this message is entitled, You Are Not Alone. You are not alone. We are not alone, my brothers and sisters. Yahuah will make known our company. Let me read something to you before I speak a little bit more on this. Come with me to 1 Kings 19th chapter, verse 13 and 14. 1 Kings 19th chapter, verse 13 and 14. And I'm reading from the Eastward Scripture Version. It reads, And it came to be when Eliyahu heard it, that he wrapped his face in his robe and went out and stood at the cave opening. And see, a voice came to him and said, What are you doing here, Eliyahu? And he said, I have been very jealous for Yahuah, Elohim of hosts, for the children of Yasharal have forsaken your covenant. They have thrown down your slaughter places, and they have killed your prophets with the sword. And I am left, I alone, and they seek my life to take it. Here Eliyahu thought he was alone, that they had killed all the prophets, and he was alone. Drop down to the 18th verse, and you will see that Yahuah made known to Eliyahu that he was not alone. It says, And I shall leave 7,000 in Yasharal, and all whose knees have not bowed to Baal, and every mouth that has not kissed him. You see, though we may seem as silos sometimes, or though we may be in a camp or group that may seem small, or may not be as large as we anticipate or desire it to be, we are not alone. For those who seem to have just media, social media to connect, or those who just have a phone to connect, we are not alone. Though we may be as silos because of different interpretations of scriptures, we are not alone. Why? Because Yahuah is refining each of us. His discipline, his wisdom is being shared through us one towards another. We are growing, O Yasharal, and we will grow to yield to the corrections that are coming. We will realize that we are not alone. You're not alone. Yahuah has messengers. He has witnesses. He has others who wait for that time that Yahuah moves us to physically and literally get closer together. You see, end times are here, and it will not end with us being as silos, individuals in our rooms, individuals in our tents, or wherever we may dwell. It will not end like that. It will end with Yasharal gathering in mass numbers in unity. So that should tell you enough that it's going to take a lot of work to bring the different groups under one umbrella. Those who sincerely desire to do the will of the Almighty Father, whose word come to us in Yahusha's name. The name Yahusha is to reflect the word of Yahuah. Go to John 1st chapter, and you will see how the word was made flesh. That means Yahusha is the word of Yahuah. Many people set Yahusha to the side, like, okay, the death and resurrection, he did his part, and he'll come back later and finish. But I say to you, the word of Yahuah is Yahusha, no Trinity. And I must say this, because I believe major corrections are coming where we will understand all the dynamics of set apartness and how we are to engage one another, how we are to engage the Father, Yahuah, how we are to recognize his workings, his wisdom, how we are to grow in his discipline. We will learn, my brothers and sisters. And I pray that you are among those being refined, you, me, and those who desire to do his will. On that note, Yahshua, I pray that you're okay. I pray that today is starting okay. If not, pull it in, rein it in the name of Yahusha. And you manage your day as Yahusha guides you. Don't let wicked thoughts take control. Don't be consumed with anger or disappointment or jealousy. Embrace what Yahuah is showing you and ask with each experience, what am I to learn? What am I to get from my experience of today and going forward? On that note, thank you for listening, my brothers and sisters. Be encouraged. You're not alone. Let us do what the Almighty Father has set for us. In Yahusha's name, Shalom.